Welcome to Be Well's Ask a Mental Health Professional segment, where we ask your burning questions for mental health professionals. I'm your host, Kylie Pemberton. Today we have with us Professor Jennifer Cowley, Senior Lecturer for UK's College of Nursing, to discuss self-care practices. Thank you for being here, Dr. Cowley.
Thank you.
Our question for you today is, what are the biggest inhibitors for people to practice self-care?
I think that is a loaded question, and I think it's a great question for students in college. I think that it is a new experience for students to be in a situation that they've never been in before. I think college presents a lot of challenges that high school did not at every level. And I think that if a student is very focused and wants to do their very best, which is the case with the majority of students, sometimes students get so caught up in working so hard for all of their classes, they do forget to take care of themselves. And I think it's important that a student acknowledge the need to carve out time for themselves every day. I know of students who are in my classes who will say to me, I feel guilty if I even go to a movie or hang out with a friend because I feel like I should be studying. And so we talk a lot about how important it is to take that mental break so that you can come back and be charged and ready to go. Students have this idea sometimes that studying all day at Willie T is what they should do the day before the test. And that is just really not very productive in the grand scheme of things. We talk about how a student will say, I spent 12 hours in Willie T, when we really pull apart what they did those 12 hours, they really only studied about 2 or 3 hours. And the other was spent doing things that were distracting and keeping them from studying. So if you can reframe that so that you feel like I don't have any time in my day, consider getting a day planner, and probably you already do, but consider getting a planner and carve out that self-care time and plug it in at very reasonable times. Do you do best in the morning with self-care, in the afternoon, in the evening? Put it where you really think you're going to maximize and take advantage of the experience. And then most of all, actually follow through with doing it, knowing that when you're done, you can get back to business and you will be at a better place emotionally because you've done a little something for you for a change.
Great tips, especially to put it in your planner and schedule it like a doctor's appointment. You wouldn't cancel that.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Yeah, it's a great point. Thank you so much. Thank you for being with us today.
You were so welcome.
If you have a question for a mental health professional, you can submit it through our website. Thank you for tuning in to Be Well's Ask a Mental Health Professional series. See you next time.